I've definitely had a couple of wake-up calls where empathy and compassion are concerned during this journey. I didn't realise just how much I'd given up on it. I'd relinquished that empathy and compassion. It's been a big thing for me. I had a couple of wake-up calls. I had a wake-up call earlier, well, maybe about a month and a half ago. Somebody really showed me actually how much empathy and compassion I was showing, which wasn't a lot. And I thought, okay, it was an interesting scenario. But I've just had another couple of wake-up calls where empathy is concerned and compassion. I was on a train a couple of nights ago, and the previous night I'd been talking to a friend who was very drunk, and he was talking about a lot of different stuff. And I probably got, as I was talking to this friend, I got quite harsh about the situation this friend was in, and as I was talking on the train, I found myself talking in terms of, well, quite harsh terms. And as I was talking, a guy opposite, very, very drunk guy, Man United top, I'm not sure you can forgive him that, very drunk, very aggressive, started saying some abusive stuff to me, and it scared me. I'm not a fighter. I don't mind admitting that, I'm not a fighter. So it kind of shook me a bit, and I kind of had to think about it. What happened was I ended up being quite grateful to him for showing me that my attitude was wrong. It was my attitude that caused him to have that reaction. And my attitude was wrong. It had no compassion or empathy in it. But it wasn't, I didn't frame it as compassion and empathy at the time. I framed it as me not being tolerant, or me not coming from the right place, like a place of love, that kind of thing. But this morning I had another wake-up call, and it was just there just seems to be like three things that come together at once. There was three things before when I had another lightning bolt moment, and they all just converged, and these three things have come and converged, and now I've had another moment where it's like, I get it. I get it now. I haven't been showing enough compassion and empathy to some of my friends, and maybe even a client. So what that's meant is that I've done something that I would call tough love, and just give it to them straight. And what I now realise is, this is not tough love. This is what I lacked when I was growing up. This is what I had to give up. I had to give up compassion and empathy in order to survive, in order to feel that I wouldn't be hurt. I couldn't have compassion and empathy for people. I just had to be quite tough and quite harsh, I guess, just harsh. And I think I did a good job at that. A really good job. It's time to give it up. It's almost like an abuser. Almost like an abuser where they lose their power when they're younger, and the only way they know how to get it back is by doing the same thing. And they know it's a quick fix, but they don't, it's unconscious, but they're getting their power back in the same way as they lost it. I'm doing that. So interestingly, compassion and empathy will be my watchwords for the next, don't know how long, but they are the next lesson for me: compassion and empathy. And something that Dr. David Hamilton, great book, I love myself, I heart myself, great book. He says, not only can you change your physiology, can you change your state, can you change your mental thoughts through your physiology, but you can actually wear emotions as well. So you think it and you wear it and you walk with that. And I liked that. So I think I'm going to try to walk with more compassion and empathy over the next however long, until it becomes a little bit more natural for me. So there was a blind spot for me, and that's been highlighted about me taking power from other people in the way that power was taken from me. And now it is time for me to learn compassion and empathy. More so. I do show compassion and empathy to my friends, but I recognise now what I've been doing. So interesting. Very good day. Very interesting day, and great lesson. So if you have any comments, please comment in the box below, and it would be great to hear your views. Okay, have a great day.